Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good. Questions today.
Good, great.
Good.
G-U-I-L-T.
Guide.
Guide and
Guide. What was it?
concise. Concise. C-O-N-S-C-I-E-N-C-E.
Cool. Concise.
Right?
And what was the other one?
And
Concise.
G-U-I-L-T.
G-U-I-L-T.
Yes.
Guilt.
Yes.
And what was the other one?
Concise. C-O-N-S-C-I-E-N-C-E.
Conscience.
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 Conscience and guide. What you say?
Guide.
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 Guide. Like a guide.
No, what was the other one? I can't remember.
What?
Concise.
Concise and guide.
Conscience.
C-O-N. Is that?
Yeah, conscience and guilt. Oh, I forgot guilt.
Guilt.
Yeah, guilt and conscience. Oh, I forgot guilt. Okay.
Same.
Conscience. Guilt.
I saw in a movie. He said guilt. Yes, guilt, but he said last word. He the dog from beach deserve it. About that, I am not sure. But he say guy
Guilt.
but he said sentence last is she don't care. He say guilt, but he don't care about he did.
Yeah. So guilt is the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
If you do something wrong,
Mm-hmm.
if you stab someone,
Mm-hmm.
and then you feel bad,
Mm-hmm.
that's guilt. That's feeling bad. But a conscience is the way you think. So if you don't like what you did, then you're thinking about it. You say, oh, I don't like what I did. It's thinking that what you did was wrong, and guilt is feeling what you did is wrong.
Right now.
In the past.
You right now.
Yeah. About something you did. So if you hurt someone and you feel sick,
Mm-hmm.
that's guilt. If you hurt someone and you say, you know, I shouldn't have done that, that's conscience.
Oh, okay. It's a little bit.
I think one of them is closer to thinking and the other one is closer to feeling. Yeah. But yeah, they're similar. Yeah.
Similar.
Similar.
Simple. Similar.
Similar.
คล้ายคลึงกัน Similar.
Not the same, but close. Okay, another one?
No, thank you.
Okay, let's finish our story. Because I
Yes.
don't think we have.
Everything.
I think we can get to the end, hopefully. Okay, Simmons, you said my name. I can read that much off your lips.
Simon said my name.
You said my name.
You said my name.
I can read that much off your lips.
I can read that much.
Off your lips.
What read?
Lips.
Lip. I can read that much.
Because he can't hear.
Oh, read from lip.
So he said,
Oh.
and the other guy, and Simmons can't hear him, so he just saw him say, and he said, I can see you said my name, but I don't know what else you said.
Okay.
I can read
From
that
lip.
much from your lips. Simmons, look, it's a matter of time. either I die now or in a few hours. Wait till you get to the next dome, if you ever get there, and find rain coming in through the roof. Won't that be nice?
Simon
Look,
look
it's a matter of time.
Simon said
Yes. Look, it's a matter of time.
the matter of time
It's a matter of time.
is matter of time it means not important, right? Time right now not important.
It's a matter of time that means eventually.
I don't know eventually.
Eventually. Eventually.
ในที่สุด
Means
in the end
it's a matter of time. That means only the amount of time will change. It will happen. The only difference is, does it happen now or does it happen in the future? It just depends on time. Either I die now or in a few hours. Either I die now or in a few hours.
either I die now
or in a few hours.
in a few hours. He died now or 1 hour late he died same.
Yes, he says maybe now, maybe in a few hours, but it's going to happen. Wait till you get to the next dome. Wait till you get to the next dome.
Wait till you get to the next dome. He will waiting for boss go to the next dome.
No, he just says, you wait. When you get to the next dome, there's going to be a problem for you. He said, you will have problems when you get there. If you ever get there. Wait till you get to the next dome, if you ever get there, and find rain coming in through the roof. Won't that be nice?
And find rain coming the roof
In through the roof
into the roof
of the other one.
Of the other one. What of it that?
So they found one broken dome already, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, when you get to the next one, it's going to be broken.
Same
as the other one.
Okay.
Wait till you get to the next dome, if you ever get there, and find rain coming in through the roof. Won't that be nice? What's he saying?
Again.
Wait till you get to the next dome, if you ever get there, and find rain coming in through the roof. Won't that be nice?
He said he means when lieutenant go to the next dome and he will see everything same other as last syndrome.
Yes. Won't that be nice? He's saying, you like that, right? He's being sarcastic. But I can't remember the word in Thai. ... 3 syllables. Sarcastic.
Nip-nam. Yeah, that's word.
Yeah, nip-nam. 2 syllables. Nip-nam.
2 syllable.
Nip-nam. 2 sounds.
Nip-nam.
The lieutenant waited and then splashed off in the rain. He turned and called back once, but Simmons was only sitting there with the gun in his hands, waiting for him to get out of sight. He shook his head and waved the lieutenant on. The lieutenant waited and then splashed off in the rain.
The lieutenant
Waited
and then
splashed off
the rain.
Splashed off in the rain.
Spat off in the rain. Not no.
That would be splashed off the rain, but this is splashed off in the rain.
He walked.
Yeah.
He walked into.
From his feet hitting the rain.
Okay.
So he's walking away.
It spat off the rain like that.
Yes, like
It
this.
spat in the rain, walking a poop, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
He turned and called back once.
He turned
and called back once.
and called back.
You show us. He turned and called back once.
And call back. What call back?
Simmons. No, called back. Simmons.
Oh.
He turned and called back once.
He turned.
You show us.
I don't know. Just right.
Yeah. Turn back.
Turn back and call Simon.
Yeah. It's not strong, you know. When you do it, you're like.
A bad acting, you know. Not same you.
You're afraid that you'll make a mistake, but don't worry. It doesn't matter. If you make a mistake, then people will learn. It doesn't matter. He was sitting there with the gun in his hands.
He was sitting there and he have gun and what?
With the gun in his hands.
With the gun in his hand.
Yes.
He hold the gun.
Yeah. Waiting for him to get out of sight.
Just waiting for the lieutenant go out.
Yes, out of sight. That means
can see.
Cannot see, yeah.
Okay.
He shook his head and waved the lieutenant on.
He took.
He shook his head and waved the lieutenant on.
Shoot.
Shook.
I don't know shook.
Shook.
Shook his head and waved the lieutenant go.
Waved the lieutenant on like this. So he went like this, and he went like this. Go.
Let's go. Go. Just go out.
Go away.
Right?
Go
away.
away. Yeah. The lieutenant didn't even hear the sound of the gun.
The lieutenant cannot
even, your favorite, even, didn't even hear the sound of the gun.
Didn't even the sound.
Didn't even hear the sound of the gun.
Didn't even hear the sound of the gun. The lieutenant can hear everything, even sound of the gun.
Couldn't hear anything, even the sound of the gun. So what happened?
He go far away.
Yes, but what happened to Simmons?
Simon died. He shoot himself.
Yeah. He began to eat the flowers as he walked. They stayed down for a time and weren't poisonous. Neither were they particularly sustaining, and he vomited them up, sickly, a minute or so later. He began to eat the flowers as he walked.
He began to eat flower as he walked. Means he walk and eat together.
Yes. They stayed down for a time.
Stay down.
They stayed down for a time.
They stay down for the time.
A time.
For time.
That means the flowers. So they stayed down means they stayed in his stomach. They didn't come up.
Or can eat.
No, he said they stayed down. That means we didn't.
Oh, mean he
stayed in his stomach. Stayed down. We say also it came up. That means stayed down means they stayed in his stomach.
Okay.
And weren't poisonous.
And
weren't poisonous.
Weren't
poisonous.
You not right.
Were not poisonous.
I don't know poisonous.
Poisonous. That means dangerous.
Dangerous. Poisonous. Dangerous.
It's not the same as dangerous. I can't think of another word for poisonous. Make you sick. Poisonous.
เป็นพิษ
Poisonous. He's saying they're not poisonous. Neither were they particularly sustaining. Your next favorite word. This sentence we should use. It has so many of your favorite friends. Neither were they particularly sustaining.
So difficult.
Neither were they particularly sustaining.
Put something. พวกเขาไม่ยั่งยืนโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่ง I don't not care.
Right.
Translate.
That's why we're here. So they're saying that they were not poisonous. Also, they were not sustaining. That means they didn't help his stomach. sustaining means helps you to live.
Okay.
So they're saying they're not poisonous and they're not yummy. They're not delicious.
And can help.
Neither. So they're saying both. They're not good. They don't hurt you, but they're not good.
Okay.
And he vomited them up, sickly, a minute later.
He
vomited them up, sickly, a minute later. Vomit. He vomited them up. Yes, the flowers.
And 1 minute later?
A minute later. So you show us what he did.
He ate flower.
He ate the flowers.
He ate the flower.
Yeah.
And flower
stayed down for a minute. And then?
And then put out.
Okay.
And then okay. And then
but why not strong? Why can't you show us like just it? Okay, fine. Another 5 minutes, he told himself. Another 5 minutes and then I'll walk into the sea and keep walking. We weren't made for this. No earthman was or ever will be able to take it. Your nerves. Another 5 minutes, he told himself.
Another 5 minutes, he told himself. And
what does that mean? Another 5 minutes, he told himself.
5 นาที for mean another 5 อีก 5 นาที another 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's going to wait 5 minutes. And then another 5 minutes and then I'll walk into the sea.
Okay. He needs wait 5 minutes and then he need to go to the sea. Go to sea.
Almost. He's saying he's walking and he's saying I'm going to walk for 5 more minutes and if I don't see anything then I'm just going to walk into the sea and die.
Oh.
So he's saying I'm going to walk 5 more minutes. If I don't see anything then I'm just going to go into the ocean.
He said?
Yeah. And keep walking. We weren't made for this.
What made?
We weren't made for this.
What does mean made?
Created. We weren't made for this.
Like people made?
Yeah.
เขาไม่ได้ทำเพื่อสิ่งนี้
That means people cannot live on this place. It's not for people to live there. He's saying he can't live there. It's too hard. No earthman was or ever will be able to.
No earthman was
or ever will be able to.
Or what?
Or ever will be able to.
Or ever be means no people from earth stay here.
No people from earth can live there.
No people from earth can live at there.
Yeah, live there.
Live there.
Yes. Your nerves.
Oh, nerve. What nerve? Nerve.
Nerves.
Someone nerve.
Yeah, getting on someone's nerves. เส้นประสาท like a little bit crazy, right? No, your feelings, the things that you can touch, your nerves. He floundered his way through a sea of slush and foliage and came to a small hill. He floundered his way through a sea of slush and foliage and came to a small hill.
He floundered. Like a fly.
Floundered.
Not same foul.
No, floundered. He floundered.
ดิ้นรน like a stuffing.
Oh, like that. Floundered. He's like drunk. He's trying to move like this.
Okay.
He floundered his way through a sea of slush.
To sea of
Through a sea of slush.
To a sea.
Through a sea of slush.
Through a sea.
Through a sea of slush. Through a sea of slush. Pharmacy. Through a sea of slush. It doesn't like slush for some reason.
Slowly. Anymore.
Slush.
ผ่านทะเลโคลน Okay.
So slush, when you go to 7-Eleven and you get a slushy, you know the ice and the water, that's called a slushy because we call that ice and water a slush. It's not ice and it's not water.
Just
In the middle is called a slush. So he's saying that he's fighting through the cold and the rain and the ice. And foliage. And foliage, that means the...
Find something.
No. The leaves and the bushes from the trees. Bushes.
Bad word.
Bushes.
อ๋อนั่น bushes พุ่มไม้
He floundered his way through a sea of slush and foliage and came to a small hill. Okay, you show us. What did he do? Make it good. This is for your acting class.
He can see everything and don't have energy like a
Yeah, but what is he touching? What's this?
พุ่มไม้ bushes
Yeah, bushes and foliage. The
Bushes
trees
like
and leaves of the trees.
and leaf of the tree
Yeah, the trees, the leaves of the trees, yeah. And he came to a small hill.
small hill ผา
Yeah, small hill. Good. At a distance, he heard a roar of the crocodile sibdi. No.
No
Okay. At a distance, there was a faint yellow smudge in the cold veils of water.
What?
At a distance.
At a distance
In the distance.
อ๋อทิศทาง
At a distance, there was a faint yellow smudge.
I don't know so much
Smudge. If you take color and you go like this, that's a smudge.
แปดเปื้อนเหรอ
I don't know, but if you have some paint on your finger and you go like this, that's a smudge. So he said, in the distance, there's a little of color in the jungle. Some little yellow smudge, little yellow paint in the cold veils of water.
in the
A veil is like this that you wear over your face, and like a hat sometimes has a...
hiding
No. Sometimes people have a hat, and then there's something that comes down in front of their face. You can see them a little bit like a screen, like a mosquito net. That's called a veil. When somebody gets married, right? And then they...
อ๋อโอเค
Yeah, that's
ล
a
าง
veil. So they're saying that the rain is making a veil like this, and then he can just see
A little bit.
little yellow light in the distance.
not clear right?
The next sun dome.
he tell himself
Yes, nobody else left, right? Through the trees, a long, round, yellow building far away. For a moment, he only stood, swaying, looking at it.
to the tree
Through the trees, a long...
to like
Through.
to the tree
Through the trees, a long, round, yellow building.
a long yellow building
Yes, a long, yellow building.
A long
Far away.
far
For a moment, he only stood, swaying and looking at it.
he stood and looking that right
For a moment, he only stood.
for a moment he only
stood
stood
swaying
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 Like
this
a
is
sway.
swaying
oh okay
so he's going
he
like this
stood and he looked
well he was
at
already standing but he just went like this because he's tired swaying probably because he doesn't have any energy he's not going like this but he doesn't have any energy so he's like this
can stand
he can but he's like this he's like
not simple not normal
straight.
not
Yeah,
straight
a little bit tired like if someone's drunk he began to run and then he slowed down for he was afraid he didn't call out what if it's the same one what if it's the dead sun dome with no sun in it he thought
okay.
he began to run and then he slowed down
he began to run and then he slowed down
for he was afraid
for he was afraid afraid
กลัว
oh afraid like scared
he was afraid
horrible
he didn't call out
he didn't call out
he didn't call out he didn't yell
he didn't
yell
yell right
I hope so I can't remember he didn't yell what if it's the same one what if it's the dead sun dome with no sun in it he thought
what is the same one
what if it's the same one
same last sun dome
so he's saying maybe he ran around and he came back to the broken one again
like a rocket
yeah he said what if there's no sun in it what will I do now he slipped and fell lie here he thought it's the wrong one lie here it's no use drink all you want
he stopped
he slipped and fell
he slipped and
fell
slipped and fell
slip
อ๋อล้ม
he slipped and he fell
he's standing and he slipped
well he was running
oh he running and slow
and slow and then he
okay.
slipped and fell lie here he thought
lie here
he said just lay down here
oh
lie here he thought it's the wrong one
it's the wrong one means the sun dome just wrong is same
broken one
broken one.
lie here it's no use
lie here
it's
so just
no
stay
it's no use that means no need to go look because it's broken drink all you want
what
drink all you want
drink what
drink all you want
drink all you want water drink water
like
oh
like the other people he said it's just time to drink and then out of the bushes came Sipti but he managed to climb to his feet again and crossed several creeks and the yellow light grew very bright and he began to run again his feet crashing into mirrors and glass his arms flailing at diamonds and precious stones he managed to climb to his feet again and crossed several creeks
he managed I don't know
managed that means he could he managed to climb to his feet
calm like a baby or stand up
yeah, he managed to climb to his feet probably he was pulling on a tree to help him to stand up and crossed several creeks crossed several creeks
what several creek
small river
okay
creek and the yellow light grew very bright.
and the yellow light
Grew very bright.
grew what
Grew.
grew
Now
Grow.
is grow.
oh
In the past, grew.
Grew bright.
Very bright.
the yellow have a very bright
Yeah.
bright
Because he's closer.
mm-hmm.
So first he's far away, it's small, and now he runs, and now the light is strong.
Mm-hmm.
And he began to run again.
he began to run again
Yes.
He can.
His feet crashing into mirrors and glass.
his feet
Crashing.
crashing mean put some gas a little bit gas grass
Crashing.
crushing
Crashing.
with something
Yes. Into the
Ground.
mirrors and the glass. So because the water is on the ground, it looks like a mirror and glass. And they're saying that he's stepping on the glass. It's just water. But he's imagining that he's running on glass.
okay
Because it's just water. His arms flailing at diamonds and precious stones.
his arm
Flailing.
flailing I don't know
This is flailing.
okay
At diamonds and precious stones. Your favorite diamonds.
diamond
Diamonds and precious stones.
pet oh yes I like more than gold pet และของมีค่า yes
So the rain, and he's like this. He's saying that the rain looks like diamonds, and he's just going like this because he's tired and crazy. He stood before the yellow door. The printed letters over it said, "The Sun Dome." He put his numb hand up to feel it. Then he twisted the doorknob and stumbled in. He stood before the yellow door.
He stood before the yellow door and
What's he doing?
he stood stand
No, like this. This is the door.
The door and
He's standing here in front of the door.
Okay.
He stood before the yellow door. The printed letters over it said, "The Sun Dome."
The
printed letters.
I don't know.
Printed letters, the sign.
The sign. Sign what?
The sign. Stop. Go. Eat.
Oh.
Sign.
Oh, okay. I know. Bye.
Sign.
Bye, right? I know. Bye. อ๋อสัญลักษณ์
Sign.
ใช่สัญลักษณ์
He put his numb hand up to feel it.
Numb again. Numb what?
He put his numb hand up to feel it.
He put it numb hand.
Numb.
Numb. What numb?
What's numb? He put his numb hand up to feel it.
หมอฮิปปี้จับมือกันรู้สึก Why say hippie?
That's wrong. But anyway, the second word.
ฮิปปี้จับมือกันฮิปปี้
That's the wrong word. Yeah, I tried to say he put, but it said hippie.
You show me what he do.
You show us.
You show me.
show us,
I don't
come
know. Like that.
Yeah. He can't feel his hand.
Oh, numb hand.
And he's touching the door like this.
Like I don't
But he
have
can't
something.
feel it, but he's just going like this.
สัมผัส
Yeah, but he can't feel anything on his hand because it's too cold and wet. Then he twisted the doorknob and stumbled in.
Then he
Twisted.
I don't know twisted
The doorknob.
the door up
The doorknob.
the doorknob.
Yeah, this is a doorknob.
Oh, and
What's that?
doorknob.
What's it called in Thai?
อ๋อลูกบิด
He twisted the doorknob
ลูกบิด
and stumbled in.
stumble
Stumbled in.
go in.
Yeah. Let's see your stumbling. What's stumbling?
I don't know. Just walk in.
No, like this. Stumbled in.
Stumble in.
He stood for a moment looking about. Behind him the rain whirled at the door. Ahead of him upon a low table stood a silver pot of hot chocolate, steaming, and a cup full with a marshmallow in it. And beside that, on another tray, stood thick sandwiches of rich chicken, meat, and fresh cut tomatoes and green onions, and on a rod just before his eyes was a great thick green Turkish towel and a bin in which to throw wet clothes, and to his right a small cubicle in which heat rays might dry you instantly, and upon a chair a fresh change of uniform, waiting for anyone, himself or any lost one, to make use of it, and farther over coffee in steaming copper urns, and a phonograph from which music was playing quietly, and books bound in red and brown leather, and near the books a cot, a soft deep cot upon which one might lie, exposed and bare, to drink in the rays of the one great bright thing which dominated the long room. He stood for a moment looking about.
He stood
for a moment looking about.
He stood for a moment and looking about.
Yes, let's see what he's doing.
He stood and looking.
Why just the eyes? No, like this. He's like this. Whoa. Like this. Behind him the rain whirled at the door.
Behind him the rain.
Yes. Ahead of him.
Ahead
of him, upon a low table, stood a silver pot of hot chocolate.
Upon the low table.
Low table. Stood a silver pot of hot chocolate. Stood a silver pot of hot chocolate.
Silver pot and hot chocolate.
Steaming.
What steaming?
When it's hot. The white comes up. Steaming. And a cup full with a marshmallow in it.
And a cup full.
With a marshmallow in it.
I don't know. Full.
Tem.
Yeah.
Full with a marshmallow in it. So he's saying there's a cup of hot chocolate ready.
Mm-hmm.
And besides that, another tray stood thick sandwiches of rich chicken meat and fresh cut tomatoes.
In the side.
On another tray. What tray? Tray. For
like
food.
a table?
No.
Tray. Okay, ถาด right?
I don't know.
When served.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stood thick sandwiches of rich chicken meat and fresh cut tomatoes.
Have a chicken sandwich.
And tomatoes.
And tomato.
And green onions.
And green onion.
And on a rod, just before his eyes, was a thick green Turkish towel.
I don't know. Just
a rod is a metal pole, and there was a towel.
Pole.
Yeah, like a pole.
เชือกเหรอ Like a chain.
Like a metal pole.
I don't know.
Metal pole.
ราวเหล็กเสาโลหะ
With a towel.
ราวเหล็ก
Turkish towel. I don't know, maybe Turkish towels are very expensive. I've never heard of that, but maybe they are. And in a bin, and a bin in which to throw wet clothes.
And have a bin for to wet coat.
Yeah. And to his right, a small cubicle in which heat rays might dry you instantly.
And to his right?
And to his right.
What? I don't know.
Right.
Oh.
To his right.
To his right.
A small cubicle.
I don't know cubicle.
Cubicle is a small box.
Box.
A small cubicle.
ห้องเล็ก
in which heat rays might dry you instantly.
in which heat rain
Light. In which heat rays, light, might dry you instantly.
heater
Yeah, like a heater. Yeah. And upon a chair, a fresh change of uniform.
upon a chair have a uniform for change
Yeah, a new uniform. Waiting for anyone, himself, or any lost one to make use of it. And further over, coffee in steaming copper urns.
Uniform waiting for someone came here or someone survivor
Yep.
and coffee steaming hot steaming
In copper urns.
copper urn what
Copper urns. Copper urns. Copper urns to see.
โกดทองแดง
So it's just a pot.
a pot
Pot of coffee. And a phonograph from which music was playing quietly.
and a I don't know and
Yeah, phonograph. Nobody has a phonograph anymore. Phonograph.
ทิมแสง what
It's a very old music player.
oh when
Yeah.
like a did
Yeah,
And
record.
put oh okay what is
Phonograph.
phonograph
But the round one is called a record. From which music was playing quietly.
for which movie for which music
Was playing quietly.
what
Playing.
playing
You can hear it. Playing. And books bound in red and brown leather.
and
Books
books
bound
bound
in red and black leather.
I don't know
It just means they're made of red and brown. And near the books, a cot.
I don't know them
It's like a
Cot.
It's a bed on the ground is a cot. Not up, just on the ground.
oh okay
It's a bed just on the ground is
then
a
when
cot.
you go to the mountain Bed?
Yeah, but just for one person.
oh
Not a blanket. Just something this big is a cot.
okay
A soft, deep cot upon which one might lie.
a soft
A soft, deep cot upon which one might lie. So they're just saying you can sleep there. Exposed and bare.
I don't know export and
I don't think it will translate for you. Exposed and bare.
เปิดเผยและหมี
It just means that the
from bear skin
it just means that the cot didn't have anything around it. Everyone can see you. It's just on the ground.
okay
There's no bed around you. It's just on the floor. Everyone can see you. To drink in the rays of the one great bright thing which dominated the long room.
to drink
To drink in the rays.
in the rest
Rays.
I don't know
So usually we drink water, but he's saying that his skin wants to drink in the sun. Rays means sun.
he drink
Drink in the rays.
ดื่มแสงเหรอ
Drink in the rays of sun.
ดื่มแสงตะวัน
Drink in the rays of the sun. Of the one great bright thing which dominated the long room.
of the one thing
Great bright thing which dominated the long room.
of the-
So they're just saying that there's a big sun in the room, and he wants to lay on the bed
just
and have the rays touch him. He put his hands to his eyes. He saw other men moving around him, but he said nothing to them. He waited and opened his eyes and looked. The water from his uniform pooled at his feet, and he felt it drying from his hair and his face and his chest and his arms and his legs.
It's all him imagine.
He thinks he's imagining, yes. He put his hands to his eyes.
He puts his hand, his eye.
Yes.
And
he saw other men moving around him.
He saw any man.
Other men.
Other men.
Moving around him.
Moving around him. And.
But he said nothing to them.
Said nothing to him.
He said nothing to them. He didn't talk to them.
Oh.
He waited and opened his eyes.
He waiting and open eye.
Right? He looked.
He looked.
The water from his uniform pooled at his feet.
The water on his uniform
pooled at his feet.
So much, right?
No, it went to the ground and it made a pool there because it's dripping off of him. Oh. And on the ground, in the sun dome, he's making a pool at his feet.
Okay. ถอดกองอยู่ข้างหลัง
Pooled at his feet.
กอง right?
Pooled at his feet.
สระว่ายน้ำที่เท้าของเขา I know. I have something wet in the feet, his feet.
From his uniform. And he felt at his feet, and he felt it drying from his hair and his face and his chest and his arms and his legs.
And he felt
it drying.
It drying. Hang, not wet, right?
Yes. From his hair.
From his hair.
Hair, let's see hair. 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 From his face.
His face.
Face. From his chest.
I don't know, chest. หน้าอก
Here, chest.
Oh.
Chest. And his arms.
His arm.
All his arm.
All.
And his legs.
And his legs.
Legs, yes. He was looking at the sun.
He looking at the sun.
Yes. So he's like this.
Oh.
It hung in the center of the room, large and yellow and warm. It made not a sound, and there was no sound in the room. The door was shut and the rain only a memory to his tingling body. The sun hung high in the blue sky of the room, warm, hot, yellow, and very fine. It hung in the center of the room.
I don't know, it hung.
It hung in the center of the room.
Hung in center of the room. มันแขวนอยู่ในกระจกกลางห้อง
Large and yellow and warm.
I don't know, long.
Large. And yellow.
And yellow and warm.
And warm.
That is center.
It made not a sound.
Made not sound. No have sound.
Yes. And there was no sound in the room.
There
was no sound in the room.
No sound at the room.
In the room.
In the room.
The door was shut, and the rain only a memory to his tingling body.
I don't know. The door closed.
Yeah, they closed the door. And the rain was only a memory.
Oh, the rain just a memory.
Yeah, to his tingling body.
I don't know tingling body.
Tingling body.
ความรู้สึกเสี้ยวซ่าน tingling tingling body.
So if you're really cold and then the cold goes away, it's tingling. That's the feeling after being cold. The sun hung high in the blue sky of the room.
The sun hung high.
In the blue sky of the room.
In the blue sky of the room. The sun hung high. What hung high? High. High. And what sky?
The sun hung high in the blue sky of the room.
Have the sun.
Yes.
And blue sky.
It's just the blue ceiling. It's just they painted the ceiling blue. But they say the blue sky of the room. That means not really the sky, just the paint.
Okay.
Warm, hot, yellow, and very fine.
Warm, hot, yellow color and very fine. Feel good.
Yes. He walked forward, tearing off his clothes as he went.
He walked and take coat and
Take off his clothes.
take off his coat.
Because?
He hot, he warm.
He walked forward.
I don't know. He walked and
He walked forward. That means this way. Not backwards, forwards. He walked forward, tearing off his clothes as he went.
tearing
Tearing.
ฉีกเสื้อ
Yeah.
ฉีกโค้ท
Tearing off
coat.
his clothes as he went.
That he went.
Tearing off his clothes as he went.
Tearing coat and
As he went. As, your
I don't-
favorite.
as he went
As he went. Where was he going?
do something together but another thing I don't know.
As he went. So he's going into the room.
Oh, going and
Yes.
okay.
He walked forward.
Okay.
He walked forward, tearing off his clothes as he went.
He walking and
He walked forward, tearing off his clothes as he went.
เขาเดินไปข้างหน้าแล้วฉีกเสื้อของเขาทิ้ง Okay.
That's it. That's the end.
It feels good but a little bit sad, you know.
All your friends died. John didn't make it. Your friend didn't make it. What do you think? You can keep that. You can read it maybe.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe you
Thank
can
you
read
so
it
much.
and
I will try.
you try to read it and
I
you'll
try.
know what happens now.
I like this.
So what do you think? Good story? Bad story?
So good. I give 10.
2. Oh, okay, 10.
10 to 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yes. Who suffered more, them or us?
Same.
Same, right? Same. Yes, good. Okay.
I like because they try to tell people about when you don't give up,
Mhm.
you can survive.
What happened to the other people? Why didn't they make it?
He not strong. They not strong and easy to give up,
Yes.
and that make him die. Make him can see real syndrome
Yes.
and can have feeling like a lieutenant.
Yes. Why did he make it to the end? Was he special? Lucky?
In the end,
Yeah. Why did the lieutenant make it to the dome? Was he lucky? Was he smart?
he lucky.
Lucky. Just luck. Right?
He strong. He keep do it. If he give up when he sleep, when he
Slipped.
slept,
Slipped.
slept,
Slipped.
slept,
Not slept. That's in the past of
Again.
sleep. Slipped.
slept.
Yeah, slipped.
Yes. If him give
If
up.
he gave up.
If he give up,
Gave up.
gave up when he
Slipped.
slipped,
Mm.
he can have a feel good like it.
Yes. But in the beginning, he thought he could make it, right?
Yes.
The other ones didn't believe they could, and they
Yes.
didn't.
And he tell everyone it has syndrome.
But they didn't listen.
Huh?
But they didn't listen.
Listen what?
They didn't listen,
Or everyone.
right? They didn't listen.
They.
They didn't listen.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
if have someone touch him
Trust.
not touch
Trust.
touch hard
Trust.
touched
Trust.
เชื่อใจ believe
Yeah, trust.
trust
Trust.
and touch
Touch.
touch
Trust.
and
Trust.
trust
Touch.
and trust
Yeah. Trust.
oh so difficult
Trust.
if have someone trust him maybe they can survive
Yes. Or maybe he could see the future, right? They knew they wouldn't survive, and he did. Right? Maybe he knew that he was going to survive, and they didn't.
no right
They didn't. They thought they knew they were going to die, right? They knew they would die,
พวกเขารู้ว่าพวกเขาจะตาย
and he knew he would live.
and he know he will live
Maybe he could see the future.
I think no
Huh?
just believe if when have some people told me long time about believe have one aunt she older and she have something bad inside I don't know what โรคมะเร็ง you know and she believe she can fighting with โรคมะเร็ง cancer no is a last no
I don't know.
carcinoma
I don't know.
no bad thing
Okay.
like
Disease.
yes maybe disease เนื้องอก right
I don't know.
disease we can translate disease I think right
Disease.
yes disease โรคมะเร็ง
Okay.
and this disease can what you say doctor รักษา can treat
Cannot fix.
cannot fix yes but she believe she can fighting from heart her heart she work out eat something good eat everything is good for body and eat medicine
Northern Thai food? No.
and she make herself large and happy all time
Okay.
she don't serious he make herself happy
She made herself
and
happy.
then 5 or 10 year she
Could.
couldn't
She could.
she could have a life again I mean like same people other people
She cured herself. She fixed
this
herself.
is gone
Okay.
yes
Wow.
because she believe and she make like a lieutenant believe he can fight syndrome he tell other people don't give up
Yes.
try again
Right.
again
But
keep
this is
going.
just the first episode, right? The next episode, Simpty comes. No.
no oh I think have
No more. No more. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's it.
everything up to your heart
Yes. Definitely. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, let's hear about your day. We have a little bit of time. Let's hear about your exciting day. I went to eat Eat?
I went to eat ส้มตำ and go
and
went to ฝากเงิน I don't know put money
in the bank
in a bank
but you don't have my bank number no
I have in my telephone
I'm joking you can't send to me I'm joking that you don't have my number so you can't send it to me okay
and then I went back to my room and talked with my friendsฝรั่ง because I need information about host top 10 hotel I'm asked and I'm list what popular in a ฝรั่ง go to
okay
yes keep information for my pet and then I watched movie
Kingdom
no just finished last night
okay
and then I just that and I find I search Google about information and listened song
two songs
okay
after this
I came here
after this
I maybe go to
I will
go to friend shop
my
friend's shop yes
to do what
a little bit party
yes good okay and then I come back in my room I will
go back
to my room
I take a shower and call it
a night call it a night okay even
oh kill me a night even even
uh-oh we'll continue the even tomorrow we have many months to go we don't need to do it today okay any questions
no
thank you so much for coming
okay
we finished one story one down many more to go
we use time for
the story
yes what hour
how many hours
it
was about 15 hours
15
hours 15 hours to get through it we suffered more than that okay thank you so much add Subti on Instagram you can see her fighting with English words or partying with her friends thank you so much see you tomorrow bye bye
ขอบคุณค่ะ